Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. And yes, compliment of the season, how are you all doing? I hope you all are getting ready for the festive period. And if you're just like me, that I'm just about to start everything last minute, well, welcome to the club. Right guys, I'm sure you can tell from the title and from the thumbnail why I am here today. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into today's video. All right, hello everyone. All right, hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo and I'm also known as Start Mom of 5 and also known as TMO5 Kind of Cool. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So a few days just before I get started, I'm sure you guys know the drama between Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senator Akpabio. You guys know what has happened in the past few months, where Senator Natasha was asked to go sit down at the seat and she claimed that she was not given enough notification, and then before we know it, she was suspended, and then she claimed sexual harassment, and then lots of people came out that they were interviewed by by Adiola Fire, and then there was another lady who called herself Professor Mbeke, who said she had lots of information, evidence against Senator Natasha. You know, all of that drama. If you've not watched any of those videos, or if you've not followed that story, I'll leave a list here so you can go watch all of those videos I made back to back, including Senator Redcap and a lot of people. Like, the story was long. So a few weeks ago, Senator Natasha was actually celebrating 2 years in office and how she has, empowered the people of Kogi State. Like, watch the video where she was, reminiscing about the things she was able to do. Even though she was on suspension, she was still, giving back to her community. Watch the video. So
2 years ago, you, my brothers and sisters, my mothers and fathers, my sons and daughters, gave me the sacred trust to represent them at the Senate of our great nation. Today, I stand before you, deeply humbled and eternally grateful for that fate. These past 2 years have not been without trials. We have faced obstacles, oppositions, and moments that tested our resolve. But through it all, we stood firm, guided by truth, justice, and the collective dream of a better Kogi Central. 6 months out of a year's legislative work was ripped from us through an unjust suspension. However, my legitimacy as a senator stayed intact because you resisted a despicable ploy to recall me from the National Assembly. That birthed a renewed commitment of service from my part. So with pride, I lay before you the following projects that were facilitated and executed in the course of our illegal suspension and persecution. 2 brand new markets have been built for our traders, especially the market women. Each market has 80 shops, abattoir, electricity, water supply, and toilets. A brand new primary and secondary school with teachers' quarters, electricity, and water supply in the Fulani settlement in Osarabobo community of Adabi local government. 14 solar-powered water circulation system, 2,000 smart solar-powered streetlights across the 5 local governments. We also built 1 police housing quarters for the Hima police station, a police patrol van, and a speed bike for the same police station. We have 8 brand new 500 kVA ABB transformers for the 5 local governments. The empowerment of 2,000 constituents with career and trade transforming tools and equipment, not limited to electric solar-powered vehicles, deep freezers, gas cookers, sewing machines, farm pesticide spraying tools, grinding machines, fish ponds, cobbler machines, and so on. For this success, I owe deep appreciation to my legislative team, political family, and supporters across the 5 local government areas. To my dear husband, Chief Emmanuel Uduaghan, thank you for your love, your patience, and your quiet strength. You have walked this journey with me through thick and thin, and your support reminds me every day that behind every strong woman is a family that believes in her mission. To my fellow senators and colleagues, thank you for the spirit of partnership and collaboration. As we look ahead, I reaffirm my commitment to remain accessible, accountable, and action-driven. My promise to you remains the same. I will continue to serve with courage, compassion, and integrity. I will uphold the values that define us as a proud and resilient people. This celebration is not about me. It is about us, about the journey we have begun and the future we are building together. May God bless Kogi Central. May God bless Kogi State. And may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
So you guys saw the video of what she's been able to do in 2 years, even while facing suspension, even while facing all of those issues she was facing, how her security was withdrawn, all of those shenanigans. She was still, empowering the people in her community. You guys saw that video, right? So if you're not mistaken, that she's now back in the House of Senate, and that all of that took a lot of wahala. Now Baba Akpabio, Senator Akpabio, has now filed a 5 billion suit, a 5 billion naira lawsuit against Senator Natasha, saying that let them meet in court. So after all of those good things she's done for her people, a few weeks ago actually, there was a post on her Instagram page where she said, "Dear Senator Osita Ungu of Enugu West Senatorial District, you will open responses in the Senator's WhatsApp forum and repost my deleted comments. Else I will bring the discussion to the public domain." So to be honest, I really don't know what that was all about. And I remember going to the comment section. I saw the likes of Rita. I'm going to put her name picture here saying that I don't mind them. I saw Mama P also saying something in the comment section. If I find those comments, I'll put it here, okay? And then there's a lady called Doris Ogala. I think that's her name. And she was like, "Oh, that what's wrong with you, this senator? Why are you always bringing stuff to the public? Blah, 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 blah." At some point, I was like, what is this lady's business with Natasha? Like, where do they meet? What is their business? Like, oh, must you always, like, you are controversial? Must you always bring everything out? Blah, blah. So I really do not understand that post that Senator Natasha Akpoti made. Hence why I did not react to it. But now it's starting to make sense, but we will get there. So with that being said, like as I was saying earlier on, that Senator Akpabio filed a petition against Senator Natasha, and that petition is for 5 billion naira. And when Senator Natasha received that suit, she was like, okay, that she is ready to go to court. So she actually, she wrote something, and this is what she read. I'm going to pop it here. So she said, "Today, being the 5th of December 2025, I'm in receipt of the newly instituted 200 billion naira suit against me by Senator Godswill Akpabio, claiming defamation on sexual harassment. Meanwhile, there's another 5 billion suit, and we're going to get there, okay? Now, I am glad that Senator Akpabio has brought this up because the Senate Committee on Ethics and Privileges failed to grant me audience in this issue, relying on the fact that Godswill Akpabio's wife had instituted a defamatory case against me." So this 200 billion suit was filed by Senator Akpabio's wife. The 5 billion was filed by Senator Akpabio himself. So she continued, "Therefore, they couldn't attend to a matter already in court. Albeit, I couldn't proceed to court because by Senate rules, I must still present my case before the Ethics Committee, same committee that recommended my illegal suspension." She continued, "Alas, I now have a chance to prove how I was sexually harassed and how my refusal to give in to his demands unleashed series of unprovoked and unprecedented attacks on my person. See you in court, Godswill Akpabio." So that was Senator Natasha's reaction to that 200 billion naira lawsuit filed by Senator Akpabio's wife, and I'm going to put a screenshot of that lawsuit here. So with that being said, when she now posted that post, she was saying that, oh, she now wants to go to court, because people have been asking her that, they say you have evidence, why don't you post the evidence, give us evidence? She attended a lot of interviews, she traveled abroad, she was interviewed, people were like, show us the evidence now. She said you have evidence of sexual harassment against Akpabio, show us the evidence. And just like she's always said, that the social media, the news channel, news media is not the court, that she would only tender evidence in court. So now she says she's happy that eventually they are going to go to court where she'll be able to showcase her evidence. So not quite long after that, Senator Akpabio also like I said, published a 5 billion naira lawsuit against Senator Natasha. And I will find that post where Senator Akpabio was like, he dared Senator Natasha that, oh yeah, let's go. So according to Punch, I'm going to put the screenshot here. It says here that Akpabio dares Natasha over sexual harassment suit. Remember, Senator Natasha said now she has a chance. Now is the time for them to go to court, right? But Baba said, oh yeah, I dare you. I triple dare you. Let's go to court. So according to the post I found on Punch newspaper, Punch said Senate President Godswill Akpabio has challenged Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to present credible evidence of a sexual harassment allegations in court, rather than resorting to what it described as staged outrage and online theatrics. Akpabio, in a statement issued in Abuja by a special assistant on media, Jackson Udom, insisted the defamation suit against Natasha was not newly filed, as she claimed, but had been pending in court for 3 months. The statement, titled "Setting the Record Straight on the Defamation Case Involving Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan," accused the Kogi Central lawmaker of deliberately misleading the public. It said Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan again resorted to social media to claim incorrectly and misleadingly that Senate President Godswill Akpabio had only just filed a multi-billion naira defamation suit against her over her unfounded allegations of sexual misconduct. So if you want to read all of those full information, you can go find it on Punch newspaper, and I'm going to put it here. So now Akpabio's camp are saying that 5 billion naira lawsuit was not new. but has been sitting in court for 3 months. Remember when that news of a sexual allegation was made, it was Akpabio's wife that first of all came out to say, how dare Natasha, that she filed a petition against her. So Senator Natasha said she's ready, whatever lawsuit they are bringing, let them bring the lawsuit, because she is ready to go to court now. And as it is, I still feel that that ethics committee that sat down to illegally suspend her should not be the one listening to this case, because I believe they have a constitution, and the fact that they went to court and the judge said that her suspension was illegal. So those ethics committee are not ethicking at all. If there's any word like that in the dictionary, their ethics was maybe flawed or biased, because if they went to court and the judge told them that none of you had the right to suspend a sitting senator, that the suspension was illegal, then I think in this regard, my opinion, that the ethics committee should not even have to listen to our case before that case goes to court. That's what I think, guys. Let me know what your thoughts and opinion are in the comment section. And before I even went for that, Senator Natasha clocked for the 6th field with days ago, and I'm like, oh, she's still young. She's just like 4 years older than I am. Okay, now
the following distinguished senators will be celebrating their birthdays on the 9th day of December 2025, except the Senate President. One of those born today is distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, President of the Senate. Yes. Who is not celebrating his birthday? Thank you. The other one is distinguished Senator Jaribe A. Jaribe. And then you have another person, distinguished Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. On behalf of the Senate, I wish the distinguished senators aforementioned happy birthday, long life, prosperity, peace of mind and body, and many more years of service to our fatherland.
Okay, now this lady that I'm talking about, this Doris Ogala. Remember when I read that first post that Senator Natasha said she was ready to, go to court and post and share evidence. This lady, I'm going to pop her image here. She was like, remember I said when Senator Natasha called out a certain senator out that, oh, you bring all of that you delete and repost all of our WhatsApp messages. This Doris Ogala was the first person I saw on social media to say something about the fact that, oh, why are you always coming out here to put your colleagues out there? Why are you always bringing out something that was said in private to public, blah 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 blah. And for me, you really should not come out here and speak about what she's going through, except if you have walked in her shoes, except you can see what she's actually walking into or going through. Because if you're telling her not to bring something in private to public, do you know why she's bringing it? Do you know why? And I don't know how this Doris Ogala and Senator Natasha, I don't know how they met. I don't know what affiliation they have. I do not know anything at all. However, seeing her respond to her like that, I was like, okay. So with that being said, when Senator Natasha dropped that petition, that post saying that, oh, today being the 5th of December, blah, 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 this Ogala now dropped a post, which I'm going to screenshot and put here. So she said, Senator Natasha, I saw the court document you published. I want you to stop bullying your colleagues in the Senate. Like, who the F is this lady to be telling her not to? Like, how do you know she's bullying her colleagues? Are you a Senate member now? Are you a member of the Senate House that you have the right to warn somebody who is in the House of Senate not to bully? How do you know she's bullying her colleagues? How? Remember when she came out, when she was suspended, Senator Redcap was here, demoralizing her, going after her personal life, saying her 6 children by 6 fathers. You were not out here to call her Senator Redcap. But now she's dealing with her colleagues who are making her life miserable for her, and you are telling her that she has no right to do so. I'm sorry, Mama Ogala, or whatever your name is, I don't know you. And I think you should not inject yourself in situations that you know nothing about, except you are a member of the Senate. Then I will say, okay, maybe because you see everything that is happening in the House of Senate, that is why you are constantly coming out here to to hit her with a brick. So let's continue. She continued. Now this is the time to expose you. I have every evidence to prove that you lied against Senator Akpabio. So when Professor Ngbeke was doing all of her evidence, you did not come out then to say you have evidence that she lied against Akpabio. It's now that you want to come and show that you have evidence against Akpabio. Like, honestly, I don't understand Nigeria. Anyway, let's keep reading. She continued, I will expose how you recruited and paid people to testify against the Senate president. And then the caption says, I have all the documented evidence, the voice discussions, the account numbers, monies that was transferred to Al Obina. You remember the Obina that was arrested after she went on Adiola Fayewun's channel to be interviewed. Remember that Obina? She's saying that Al Obina and Tabitha were recruited to lie against Senator Akpabio. Who recruited them? How they were flown to Maitama at a former Delta governor's house for your first meeting. Enough of lying to the public and seeking public sympathy. Now is the time to let the whole world know who you are and what you did. And then she continued with another post. Senator Natasha, you know what you did. You know what you did too during Regina Daniels' brother case when we spoke on the phone. So don't you dare act like this is an attack from anyone to you. This is strictly between me and you and what you did to me. Like, what did she do to you? Why don't you start with what she did to you first? So we will understand where this talk of I have evidence against you on how you pay people to lie against Akpabio. So the caption said, you won't play victim this time, dear Senator Natasha. I am going to let the whole world know who you are. You don't know what is coming. By the time I display the evidence I have, the world will really know who you are and how you bully people. You have always done it to people. I will be the last person you will ever do it to. Senator Akpabio is a victim here. And then she continued, now let's break it down. Senator Natasha Akpoti, I, Doris Ogala, want to let everyone know that what transpired between me and you, how you lied against Senator Akpabio by recruiting Obina and Tabitha, aka Francis Olisa Ogbonaya, to bear false witness against Senator Akpabio. Okay? And then her caption is this: Senator Natasha, one thing I will tell you is I will never tell one single lie against you. I will tender every evidence backing my claims, then take me to court. To be honest, I don't understand what this lady is all about. And then I saw one last post from her before I started filming this video, and this is what she had to say. So I saw a video that like a short video and a post she dropped on her page just before I started filming this video, and she captioned it as Obina and Tabitha aka Francis Olisa Ogbonaya, 24 hours, payment slips, how the monies were paid, voice recorded, conversation will be flying. 24 hours, I said 24 hours. If you two don't come out to explain how you were paid by Senator Natasha's team to lie against Akpabio, everything will fly. And then there's a video screenshot I'm going to put here. So she said, obviously that's part of the evidence she says she has. It says getting that money was not easy. Last time it was 3.5 after 700k. They have knowledge of how the police team went and equally made moves to make sure you were not detained. I equally send you 1 million naira. I equally send you 1 million naira. That what was I can't read that English, man. That I believe I sent you. I equally send you 1 million naira. That was agreed was not done. Guys, I'll put it here so that you guys can read that English is, so I'm going to skip that part. It's not only you that they are spending money on, and I can't just be running to them for money. I think once the police stuff is over, I call it quit. I nearly lost life 2 weeks ago, and so now I'm rushing to hospital daily. My life don't seem to matter to anyone. I am doing what doctor advised against. Since yesterday I have not gotten only to discover that they went to court again today, and the court ordered the Senate President to reinstate Senator Natasha. Honestly, I am tired. So I don't know where this message is from or what it meant. So guys, let me know what your thought and opinion are. Obviously, with the case going on between Senator Natasha and Akpoti, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan and Senator Akpabio, the case, and now this Mama Ogala case between Senator Natasha, like she has evidence, she's going to throw out there what Senator Natasha is all about, and the fact that Francis Obina, Francis Olisa Ogbonaya, that they were allegedly paid by Natasha to lie against Akpabio. Like, guys, let me know what your thought and opinion are in the comment section. Like, I can't wait to see what all this showdown is going to be about. I can't wait, because like I said, why wait till now? When all of those brother was going, why don't you just put everything out there, let everything be sorted once and for all? Because like I said, why wait? If somebody has done something, call them out when everything is being put out there. So now particular case is about to be heard in court, and you're now saying that you're going to put all the evidence out here, how she bully people, blah blah blah. Like, I am tired of Nigeria. And with that being said, earlier when I was talking about the things that Senator Natasha has done for the people of our state, let me know, what has the governor in your state done for you? in your state. Like me now, I would say I'm partially Ijebu and Lagosian. I was born and raised in Lagos. I'm from Ijebu, so I can't tell you what Ogun State governor has done, and I can't tell you what Sanwo-Olu has done either. Maybe good thing about Sanwo-Olu in Lagos that I see that when I was in Nigeria, they were sweeping the street of Lagos, blah 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 blah. But let me know what the governor in your state that you originated from, or the state you are currently residing. Let me know in the comment section what good stuff they have done and how they have, empowered people in their community, just like Senator Natasha has done. For me, I'm still going to place him up there for the things she has been doing for her people. Even despite going through all of the stuff she's going through, she is still empowering her people and doing the things unlike she was definitely called to serve our people, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in regards to all of this drama that is about to unfold, and if I find any further updates, guys, I will bring it because I am invested. I want to know. Is that evidence? I want to see evidence of the actual harassment, and this evidence that this person says she has, and guys, it's crazy. Hence why I call December Dirty December on the street of YouTube, because before you finish one story, another one is germinating out of Nigeria like kilo day. Anyway, guys, this is the end of this video. If you've watched it now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section in regards to everything that has been covered in this video. Subscribe, share this video. Do not hesitate to join my membership, and I have to catch up with you in another episode of Dirty December on the street of YouTube. All right, see you later. Bye.